Yes, it's recording. Can I mute all? I don't know. Looks like most people are muted. All right, do you think we're good to?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, you guys, thank you so much for being on here this evening. I am Stacy Veeder. I am in Central Indiana and a mom of 4 awesome kids. I have triplet girls that are 13 and a son who's 16. So we just had our first kiddo get his driver's license recently. And I am fairly new to Q Sciences. It's been a big pivot for me, but I've been in this space for the last 8 years. So I'm so excited about what is coming and what we are experiencing in our home with these products. So first of all, we just want to thank you so much for being here tonight. We know that your time is precious and important and valuable, and so we don't take that for granted. Part of the pillars here at Q Sciences, we have 5 different pillars, and one is family. And so family time is super important. Faith, friends, fitness, and finances. That's the heartbeat of this company. It was really important for me. If we promote that, I want to see this company live up to it. And so that's been probably as I was vetting out Q Sciences as a space for me, it was really, really important to me. And I was so impressed with seeing them live up to these 5 pillars. And so we'll kind of get into that a little bit more through this presentation. But Q Sciences really is just the right company at the right time. We have experienced over 1,800% growth since 2018. That is correct. And that is a huge, huge amount. We are currently in 26 countries, and we are in the midst of a global expansion, which is so exciting, but it's still very much a ground floor opportunity. I am proud of what Q has accomplished and what I've been learning about this company. And so they did 100 million in sales last year. And when you look back to the growth, just in 2017, they had done 15 million in sales. So it's been this great momentum that Q Sciences were really gearing up to this giant growth and this expansion that's coming. We tend to see in this space some slow growth when it's ground floor. And so the timing, the products, the leadership, everything that I have been exposed to and that I am experiencing here at Q has been so incredibly positive. And there really is something in this space about getting into a company at the right time. And even Forbes says that the best time to join a company is during a global expansion. And so that's right where we are. So don't let your mindset go to a place that you don't have the talent or you don't have the skill or the experience in this industry. Honestly, at this point that we're at, it's really about timing more than it is talent. And the beautiful thing about Q is that you can earn while you're learning. And we have leadership that helps you along the way. And so that's just such a beautiful thing. I want to introduce you to these 2 men who I had no experience of, did not know until a week ago. I actually got to sit at a table with both Mark Wilson and Jake Spencer. They are our CEO and founder, as well as our president. Mark Wilson started Q Sciences in 2012. He is a retired NFL quarterback, which really gets my 16-year-old. I'm super cool mom now that I sat with him, right? And got to meet him and talk with him. But let me tell you, this man walked in and the quiet, humble spirit of Mark Wilson blew me away. And it is very different from what I've experienced from leadership in the past. And so that is refreshing to me, a very, very humble spirit. And then Mr. Jake Spencer comes in, who is a dad. He's a husband. He's a dad of 4 kids, similar to myself, comes in goofy, not taking himself too seriously. And I love that. I just loved, I loved his confidence and I loved his passion for this company, for the products that we can offer our customers and for the field of people that he feels responsible to that are his partners in this collaboration of Q Sciences. So I'm so proud to have a connection with and be partnered with these men. I also want to introduce you. Our Chief Science Officer is Dr. Stephen Kimberly, and some things that have blown my mind about him. He helps with all of our product formulation. He's a former senior editor at WebMD. He's a licensed naturopath and an internal medicine doctor. I have not yet had a chance to meet Dr. Kimberly. I did get to meet our head of business of product development while I was in Utah. Her name is Ann Billings. She works one-on-one with Dr. Kimberly, and just the genius behind these minds. These people are so intelligent and so smart in ways that I'm not. I'm a business girl and I am a mama through and through. So I have so much mad respect for what they are formulating, what they are working on, and the constant innovation and focus on what is the most cutting edge health and wellness products that can be developed and bringing those to our space. I'm not going to go into all of this, but I want to talk about just our products that we have that are just leaps and bounds, the tippy top of the industry and what's even available to you at all. But we have this full suite of products, everything from full and broad spectrum hemp nutrition, weight loss. We have things for sleep. We have vitamin sprays that are sublingual, that are like IV infusion, skincare, products for everyone of every age from 1 to 100. If I put this product line in front of my kiddos right now, or in front of all 6 people in our home, every single person would pick a different product that is their absolute favorite. But that's awesome. And it's beautiful because we all have different needs. And even in a house of ours from our mid 40s down to 13, we all have different needs, right? And so we are able to cover it, and we don't have to turn anyone away because we don't have a product for them. This is by far, this is our Q Core. This has 4 of our proprietary supplements in one bag. In these, you get little AM and PM packs. This has been a game changer in our home. This is our flagship product. This is our #1 bestseller, and it's also repurchased. Our customers come back and reorder this product because of the absorption and because of the way it makes them feel. And you as a consumer, you're not going to keep spending money and buying something that you are not feeling and reaping the benefits of. And so this is one product that got us hooked on Q, is because we were seeing just massive improvements. My husband, this has just helped him so much. And so many people like Nick have said that Q Core helps them with their mood, with gut health, with inflammation, and with so much more. But it is made, all of our products are made for the best absorption possible, which is what is promising you that feeling that you can tell that the product is working, because your body's not just flushing it out, it's actually absorbing the benefits. Now, here's something that I like all of our products that I've got my hands on, but this is liquid collagen. We have actually 2 different formulas of liquid collagen. They are medical grade, full matrix, highly absorbable. I will be so transparent with you that prior to Q Reform, I was actually using a powdered collagen because I just didn't know better. But now I know the benefits, and I know I hadn't been using medical grade for sure, but I want what I'm spending money on and what I'm putting in my body that is good for me. I want it to be absorbed, and I want to get the best benefits of it that I possibly can. So I'll kind of show you some before and after pictures. We have 2 different formulas. Like I've mentioned, the Reform is going to help with hair, skin, and nails. You're really going to see that decrease in appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It's also going to help with hair growth, nail growth, stronger hair, stronger nails. Our Rebuild formula is going to be great for joint and tissue health, and it's going to promote healthy lean muscle as well. So we have those 2 different formulas. I have some friends that rotate from one month to the next using Rebuild or Reform. Doesn't really matter. It's your preference. We also have 2 topical products for the skin. So we have a collagen serum for the skin as well as a collagen cream for the skin. So these are the sublingual vitamin sprays I was mentioning earlier, everything from sleep to kind of a natural ibuprofen to C, D, B12, D3. These are 8 little sprays under your tongue, and you just hold it there for 30 seconds. They taste wonderful. I don't have to have any like holding kiddos down for sleep spray at night, right? Like I've been there, done that with medicines or anything else in the past, but these are going to be just a quick vitamin boost, or it's just going to be those instant benefits that you're looking for, especially if you are having trouble falling asleep or you're struggling with pain. This is going to be like that IV treatment. This is going to be the fastest form that you can essentially get. The sleep especially has helped us so much. It has a very low amount of melatonin in it, as well as 5-HTP, which is really, really proven to be a very good vitamin boost for sleep. So let's get in a little bit to our full spectrum hemp. This is actually what a lot of people come to Q for, is for our hemp line that we offer. It is highly absorbable. Like I keep saying, you're like, why do you keep talking about that? It's because that's what our products really, really do. We have a technology behind our absorption called BioSync. That is something I've had to learn an awful lot about because, again, I'm not a medical person, I'm not a science person, but it is really what it's that science behind it. It's the technology that is making our hemp water soluble so that it's much easier for your body to absorb. And so people are seeing great, great benefits from hemp. We have them all from an elixir that you put under your tongue to a cream that you can use kind of like an icy hot for muscle aches and pains. Everything you can imagine. We have roll-on, and we also have them in a granulated powder that can be mixed in with a drink. So for me personally, the Q Twist, which is kind of the orange package that you see here, it's a peach lemonade. It has been my game changer product. It helps calm me midday. I get up, I get going during the day, but it's that mid-afternoon that as a mom, I'm like, okay, what work do I have to get done still? What am I cooking for dinner? Where do I have to take everybody tonight? It's like that spiral of chaos starts happening all between my ears. And so that product has been fabulous. It's also helped with some very, very close skeptics in my life that have been hesitant to see how that product works. I've loved the testimonials and results from that. Q Sciences is also, we have created a line of terpenes. And so this is so, so exciting to me. It's the next generation technology, again, water soluble. It's going to be just a dropper elixir under your tongue. Our scientists, Dr. Kimberly and Ann Billings, and our team, they have been able to use active ingredients from essential oil plants and found ways to use an alternative to hemp that is working in amazing ways for people. And coming from plants like pine, black pepper, citrus, lavender. And so these different products that you see here, Slumber, Comfort, Create, and Chill, they all are just providing so many different benefits for so many people. This is just a really quick overview of Q Sciences quality assurance and everything that goes in behind any testing, any sourcing that we're doing. All of Q, we do third-party testing on all of our hemp products. We provide a QR code on every bottle for reference, which I think is amazing. And so we won't go into this in depth tonight, but certainly if you have any questions or allergy concerns, anything like that, we are here to answer those questions and we can provide all of that. We are very transparent and we want to make sure that you have all your questions answered for sure. Another huge benefit as being an ambassador in this business, I get access to a free app that's been developed by Kimball and Stacy, who are part of the Q Sciences team. It's my Q Fit app. It's so great. I can just have it on my phone. I have full access to personalized workout programs, to meal plans, to recipes, and accountability. And accountability is what this mama needs, but maybe for you, you just need help with meal planning. And again, this is how Q has proven to me that they really, really live up to one of those pillars, fitness being a huge pillar and priority at Q Sciences. So this is just a bomb additional benefit as an ambassador that we don't take lightly. It's definitely just a huge tool for us to use to be able to make fitness a priority in our life. Okay, we have
Yeah, Brandy.
couple. Awesome. We have a couple friends on here tonight that are going to share with you just their own stories with Q Sciences. So Brandy, are you on here? Are you able to unmute yourself?
I am here. Hi.
Hi, Brandy.
Hello. So Lolo asked me to come on real quick and just give a testimony. So I am also a mom of 4. I thought that was kind of funny that seems to be the trend this evening. My babies are all super small, 6 and under. I actually found Q Sciences because of them. I was praying to God, needing something for the overstimulation, the anxiety that comes out in public when I bring them somewhere, and all the things that I was just struggling with as a parent. And now trying to create my own business on the outside. So needing focus and, mental clarity and energy. So the terpenes have been my saving grace over everything. The chill terpenes just calm my nerves. The focus, like I said, has been helping me study a lot. Some of my school friends love that. I also use that when I'm bartending. Keeps your elbows up and your head down. And then also my mother-in-law has been complaining to me a lot lately about her hand cramping, and she's just been having so many issues. And I am not a big pharma lover, never take any kind of medication whatsoever. I'm literally like super stubborn headed about it. So when I found these, I've just been screaming from the rooftops to everybody and anybody who will listen, which is like nobody, but she did. And they have worked incredibly for her. Literally her hand went from like this to actually being able to move. One of her fingers is now being able to bend again. So we're hoping that with the continued usage of that, as well as some other Q products, that we can get her back on the mend. But personally, for our family, I'm looking forward to incorporating most of these products into our family's lives, whether it be my fiance, my children, or myself.
Yeah, that's
awesome. Yep. So that's it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. And Summer, I think you're on here as well. Are you able to unmute?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
So if you would have told me that I would have switched industries, I have a network marketing background, but I've been in the hair industry and the beauty industry for 17 plus years. So that's all I know. That's my jam. So for me to completely start over, it had to be a really good reason. And once, as everyone says, once I saw Q, I could not unsee it. Just from the moment in time, we don't get that timing back, the momentum. And just, I come from an industry, as much as I love it, where there's a lot of flash and there's a lot of fluff. So what I have found in Q so far is that it is the real deal. I mean, there's so much stigma around network marketing and all of those things, and everything I've come to find has impressed me every step of the way, and quite frankly, blown me out of the water. I do have a background in product education and product knowledge for the past, I would say, almost decade. So for me to get here and really geek out on these products, and obviously the collagen was like a big thing for me upon coming here, but it got a lot deeper than that. It really, that we live in a world where there's so much, stigma around mental health and anxiety and depression, and not a lot of things. These are big ticket, everyday things. And for us to have this impact and be able to help people, it was just, I wouldn't want to say addicting, but it's just huge. So the fact that we are able to help people from all areas and all walks of life with every big ticket issue, like I've said, I've been impressed every step of the way, every single step of the way. And just the timing, everything together is a big deal. So I feel really grateful to be here. And I feel like the fact that we're all kind of getting in at somewhat the ground floor, We're really lucky to be here, and there's so much more to come, and I'm really excited. So I don't know if that takes the heat off anyone who's been nervous about joining or afraid to, switch gears, because switching gears is very scary, but I will say it's 100% worth it.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, well, we are going to move on. I am so excited to introduce you tonight to another speaker, my friend, my newer friend, as I'm settling into this change here, Lauren Paz. She is a silver ambassador. She has been in this industry for a long time. She has been with CUE for a year and a half and has done mad, wild, crazy, amazing things for her little family of 4 that she has. Her husband is a firefighter and they have 2 adorable kiddos, and Lauren's background has been in critical care. And so Lauren, I am so excited, Lolo, for you to share
Thank
with
you
us.
guys so much it's so fun to see so many stories, and I hope that you kind of see there's nothing about CUE that is, I don't know, there's so many different ways that you can get plugged in, whether it's products or the MyQ Fit app, or some of the things I'm actually going to share about, which I'm really excited about. And we'll wrap this up really quick. I'm actually going to try to do this in 5 minutes or less. But one thing that blew me away with my background was just the fact that I had full-on customer support. There is full retention of your customers. So whether you want to become one or if you want to be a business owner, just know that a customer support here in CUE is like bar none. You call, you speak to a human right away. They're the kindest people. We have wholesale pricing for $10 a year. You get 25% off of everything. You can actually get the MyQ Fit app for free when you set up a subscription order. And you actually get rewards points back to use for free products. So that's also great. And there's always zero, oh wait, you have to mute. But there's always zero risk with getting product, because you can always return within the 30 days. Summary, you just have to mute. Sorry. But you can move forward on the slide. Perfect. So what does it look like to partner and become a brand ambassador here with CUE? So a couple of things. We have a turnkey business model where basically every single thing is taken care of and ready for you. There are enrollments that's actually $39 or $99. They pretty much come with the same things. We get the app for free. We have a business app where you actually work your business from your phone. That's what these pictures show, which is so nice. You get your website for people to shop through. You get the fitness app, MyQ Fit, for free. And then the only difference between the 39 and the 99 is that the 99 comes with free shipping for the whole year. It's kind of like the Amazon Prime version. And I think you end up actually saving over $130 if you go that route on your orders that you would be putting in. So that's kind of what it looks like to partner. And as far as compensation and how our it works to earn here, it's actually crazy simple. We have 2 different main ways you can earn, and I'll get into that. But essentially, you can just have personal sales and share your product and kind of have an affiliate link, if you will, and share when you want. Kind of become an Amazon for wellness for your friends and family. And that in and of itself, you have commissions, you have rank bonuses, you have promotional bonuses, set paychecks, you know exactly what you're going to make. And we have people making a couple hundred to a couple thousand a month just from sharing their link and sharing products that they love and others love. The other route is actually to grow your distribution, right? That's the beauty of this. In a way, you kind of open a brokerage and you have like realtors, so to speak, right? And you kind of have all this big organization that's growing, and you start to earn based on the orders that run through your organization. And so if you look at the bottom here, you see the 3 orders, 6 orders, 15 orders. So as those orders are coming through, you start to actually earn your monthly and weekly checks, because you actually get paid every Friday. And I will never forget when I hit Builder, I got an email that said, congrats, you just hit Builder. And I had $150 deposited into my account that Friday. And what really tripped me out was that I brought two people into the business, a friend and my mom, and they both just shared organically what they were doing and what they liked. And their people shopped through their website. And then I got a paycheck and I was like, holy cow, how big can this thing get? And that's the beauty, is that we actually grow our businesses together. And looking at our comp plan in the next slide, what's really blew me away was that we have a one-page comp plan. If you guys came from a background in network marketing, I came from a company that I think it was 27 pages long. And it was very confusing and nobody could answer my questions. Nobody knew what we were going to get paid. And as a mom, that was stressful because my time and energy is precious. And each and every week and month when payday came, I didn't know if my check was going to have a comma in it. And so coming here to Q, it has been the biggest breath of fresh air to know exactly what I'm going to make, to have conversations with people in the industry like Stacy, like Jill, to say, okay, what on average is your team doing in a monthly? And you can clearly see in box 4 as you go down, however much monthly sales your organization brings in, that's actually the monthly check that's guaranteed, right? So let's say you have 100,000 in sales, whether that be this year or 5 years from now, right? Because we're partnering so early. So that growth is just there, it's ready. And it's coming. The wave of momentum is coming. And so that would be a set paycheck of $15,000 a month. And you're like, yeah, right. People don't make that. Oh, they do. People make gangster money here. But really, the big difference, let's be honest, isn't in thousands and thousands of dollars, right? Sometimes it's just a couple $100s for our households, especially now, to fill up our gas tank, to go to the grocery store without thinking twice, to go on that vacation, all of those things. And so just know, if you guys, your gears are turning around compensation and how it works, we're happy to have an offline conversation with you. But something I'll highlight that's my personal favorite part and the heartbeat of Q is our financial freedom movement. And in box 6, you actually get free bonuses directly to your debt or savings, which is crazy because a lot of other companies, they have a lot of hype and emotion and they say, oh, go get the car. Well, no, that's a debt in your name. What we've decided to do as a company is actually help further people and progress them with their financial literacy and education, and allow them to actually decide where they want to put that extra money. So you can have extra $100 to $400 go wherever you want it to go in your finances. Maybe it's paying down your student loans. Maybe it's paying down the car that you currently drive. Maybe it's going to retirement or emergency funds. All of those things, the kind of culture we have, we celebrate when people have 3, 4, 5, 6 figures in the bank for a rainy day. That's what we celebrate. That's what gets us pumped up. And so on the next slide, what's really cool is anybody who opens your business, whether you've done the thing with your business or not, you actually get a free financial coach. So that's, I think, is one of the coolest parts about joining Q, is that you get a coach in your corner that's available to you for whatever you need them for. I know for me and my husband personally, being W-2 employees, having a 1099 business for tax purposes in and of itself was worth it for us to sign up. And that's actually not spoken about enough. So if you guys are in that predicament where you're just paying down a lot on taxes, talk to us, talk to one of our coaches about what would it look like to open a business with Q, purchase my protein, purchase our vitamins, get all these things we're already purchasing. And instead of using that now as a tax write-off, it's actually brilliant and not a lot of people know about it. So that in and of itself is sometimes worth discovering and looking into. But Sarah right now, she's actually my coach. She's helping me and my husband project our retirement accounts. I have no idea how to do that, but I'm giving her all my account stuff. And she's like, okay, yeah, you're going to have X amount at 50 and X amount at 55. And okay, we could do this and we should diversify here. You guys, 100% free services. So it's just incredible what they can help you do. So I hope you guys know here in Q, you do not have to be anyone special. You don't have to be a doctor or a nurse or anything like that to progress in this business. We really have very simple trainings that are really bite-sized that anybody can really grow and learn as you earn or earn as you learn. And so it's really fun. We have great mentorship, great team dynamics, and you kind of get to do this if and when you want. I know for me, my time is precious and it was very, very minimal. I was a nurse working full time when I started with Q, and I only had maybe 2 to 4 hours a week to give to this. And it turned into almost $2,000 a month guaranteed set pay. And now that's doubled and it's on its way to, growing and growing. And that's the beauty of growing business together and getting it on the early side, is just that the potential for growth is there. So I hope you guys have kind of seen the full picture of what we have here. Truly, culture here is just so different. You're seen, you are very much a part of what we're trying to create. You get to help with product development and testing before we put it out. You get to have a voice on council if that's something that you want to do, and actually represent the field and have that partnership with our owners and with our product developers. Like, we're really forming and I have goosebumps creating and forming this thing from the ground up. And so, I love this quote. It says, you can join $1 billion company and sustain it and be a number, or you can actually be a part of creating one and be a name. And I think that's exactly how we all feel here, is that we want people to be seen and have value and a seat at the table. And that's what we're creating. And so if you guys have any questions around any products you saw, any questions around, the fitness app or the financial coaching, or really anything, let us know. We'd love to hear exactly what you liked, what caught your eye. And at the end of the day, we're just grateful that you know what the heck we're doing, because you will be hearing about Q Sciences more and more and more. And so we're just excited that you got to get the information on the earlier side. So we'll shut this down, and hopefully you guys have a great Thursday and weekend to look forward to. And thank you guys all for your time. Have a great night.
Thank you.